Hello, friends and family, and whoever else may be watching. Quick disclaimer, if you are in the... Cord's a little stuck, and it's even more stuck. If you're in the mood for a ring lamp like this, ring light, whatever you want to call it, do not get this. This was $40 from Walmart. The tripod is garbage. I broke it because I got frustrated. The remote's been broken. Really quick, I want to talk about some movies that I've seen, mainly one movie that I kind of want to give some praise to. And I've seen some negative reviews on it, that being David Ayer's newest film, A Working Man, starring Jason Statham. He's an everyday man. I forgot what his actual name was. I think it's Bill. He was in the military. The opening credits obviously show us his history. It's the laziest way to do it. I don't know. There's something about this movie that you know what to expect. You're going to get just cheese. It's literally just going to be a cheesy, corny action movie, especially with how this month has gone in terms of performance for movies, and how it's going to stack up against next month and so on and so forth. I was pleasantly surprised with this movie. All the performances weren't too bad. There's even a child performance that normally I criticize child performers, but I think the character's name was Meredith. I thought she did fantastic. Oh yeah, sorry, I don't really know how to, I don't have a lamp. Well, I do, but I don't really want to get it. So I'll try to adjust things if I can, but I thought that music was fine. Nothing was too bad. Nothing really, it was an action flick. You're not going to really get like Hans Zimmer levels of music. Surprisingly enough, the action sequences weren't terribly cut like I thought they were going to be. I didn't see The Beekeeper last January. I may watch it at some point, but I didn't get a chance to see it. Of course, maybe the story wasn't the best. Simply a daughter gets kidnapped. Jason Statham has to go find her, and then the day is saved. Although, towards the end, there's something that I thought was weird. It involved a evil boss henchman guy, and he does a really funny scream. I don't want to give anything away, but I don't know. I think that could have been cut out of the movie. I don't know. This movie was a lot of fun. I found myself giggling and laughing, and they say a working man at least 2 or 3 times in the flick. I looked over to my girlfriend, and I just kind of, I kind of just smirked. It's literally the Peter Griffin equivalent to, oh, they said it. I thought it was fun. If you're in the mood for a fun action movie, we also, my girlfriend and I, tried the day before, or the day previous, I forgot what day, to see Death of a Unicorn. And for a lot of people that maybe you can assume that I watch a lot of movies, I'm very sensitive to loud noises. I jump a lot. I tend to leave when it gets too loud, and I just feel overwhelmed. Maybe some of you can understand, but if not, then I don't know. From a young age, I have a weird, I don't know how to describe it, but just like a noise issue. And apparently one of my sisters has it, and I didn't know that about her. And I feel bad because there was a time when I got on her case, and I don't know, maybe I embarrassed her. I don't know though. So we watched about maybe less than 20 minutes. I criticized the CGI in Death of a Unicorn, and of course the volume was super, super loud. I don't know. It just depends for me. Like, I know these studios, they crank the volume up. And normally, I'm fine with loud volume, but just sometimes when it really hurts my eardrums. Like when I look at the audio levels on Audacity, it's peaking. And that's the level my eardrums are like, they can't take is peak. I thought A Working Man was great. I thought Death of a Unicorn, from what the little bit I watched, was boring. And Jonah Ortega is typecast as an angsty teenager, which does not really help her. She is going to be in Hurry Up Tomorrow in May, and I'm very excited to see that. So we'll see. I also want to briefly talk about the really annoying trailer for Drop. Please, Regal, stop showing me. I know, it's from the director of Happy Death Day, but I don't want to keep seeing it. I'd rather see the trailer for Sinners because it seems interesting. I'm not going to see it in theaters because of what I just mentioned before, but I am a partial fan of Ryan Coogler. Fruitvale Station being my favorite flick. Black Panther 2 I really did not like, but April is somewhat a busy month. There is a Minecraft movie coming out this upcoming Thursday. I'm not too excited for it. I'm really not sure how I feel about it because when I was a kid, I never really had the chance to play Minecraft, and I really played it in high school, and I was addicted to it for a little while, mainly just with mods and things like that. But I don't know, I have a strong feeling it's not going to be very fun. For one, Jack Black is in it, and he tends to over-explain a lot of things in movies. I hated Kung Fu Panda 4. I didn't see the latest Jumanji movie from 2019, I think, The Next Level. But other than that, there's Warfare, which does seem interesting. Hang on, let me see. There is Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. That is coming back for its 20th anniversary. I will be there. I know tickets go on sale on the 14th, so there's The Amateur with Rami Malek. I'm excited for it. It's fun to see someone that is a bit of a techie person, not necessarily learning like how to fight, but kind of using their skills to an advantage. There is The Accountant 2. I remember seeing the first one. I thought it was 2014, but it was 2016. My dad liked it a lot, especially. I think my grandmother liked it too, but I thought it was fun. King of Kings comes out. The voice cast seems very stacked. I don't know. I like animated movies. The Legend of Ochi also comes out. I want to see that. Hell of a Summer also comes out. I know that's their directorial debut of Finn Wolfhard and someone else. A movie called Sacramento, which comes out on the 11th, the same week as The Amateur, which I want to see. It's a fun buddy comedy, road trip comedy. There is quite a bit coming out, and I am excited. The one thing I think I am excited for, because I've never actually seen this movie in its entirety, Regal is showing Happy Gilmore. It's just a big event. And one of the missed opportunities for Happy Gilmore, in my opinion, is that it's going straight to Netflix. I don't believe it's getting a theatrical release, and I don't know why. We're already getting some big titles this summer movie season, and it doesn't make a lot of sense to me why Happy Gilmore 2 isn't included in that catalog to be released theatrically. It could do decent, it could do terrible, it could do great. I would want it to do great. That's what I want all movies to do. But sometimes, you know, movies kind of are bad. Speaking of bad, I just now saw. I recently showed my girlfriend the first two Zoolander flicks, and this movie is garbage. Now, this movie is great. And I think it's more so the humor that they use. Zoolander feels like a very, I don't know how to describe it. I felt the humor was really clever. And what it had to say with fashion models and how we view each other up their own ass that a male model, female model can be. And I thought Zoolander captured that perfectly. Sure, I'm really over the Will Ferrell craze. I mean, he has great roles, but I haven't seen him in anything that's really wowed me before. And when you're limiting yourself to just comedy, it's really hard to make me care. I don't know. You have like Adam Sandler, for example. I know I've talked about him in the past, but Uncut Gems, Reign Over Me, Punch Drunk Love, Spanglish. I haven't seen those two, but I do want to. I don't know. He's not afraid to branch out and just show the world that he's a fantastic actor. But Will Ferrell just, I don't know. He's really safe to me, and if he can break the mold, but he can't. I don't know. One day. I kind of liked him in Everything Must Go, but I think that was more so a comedy than a drama. I don't remember it too well. Haven't seen it in a while. But anyway, I am going to go because I'm getting hungry, and I'm throwing out this ring light because it was a waste of $40 and a waste of my time. The tripod, too, is just so... It's just a crappy plastic. I knew what I was getting into purchasing it, but... Oh, man. All right, anyway, bye.